A church is a place of peace and love. Amen. People who are heartbroken must come here and get better. Amen. So effective leaders, effective Christians must be people of a godly character, yes. which is manifesting the life of Jesus Christ. Amen. You must be somebody who prays fervently. Prayer must be part of your life. Amen. You see, Pastor, the problem is, I've been in leadership a long time. Amen. If you deal with leaders who are not prayerful, you have a problem. Yeah. Because you transcend in the spirit and they are on the ground. Yeah. They are busy fighting. You know, a Christian leader must be like an eagle. Amen. Eagles they have vision. They don't see what you see. You see chairs in this basement today, but this is just the beginning. Amen. There's a bigger church coming. Amen. So leaders must see ahead. Yes. Amen. Jesus. Leaders must be givers. Yes. Leaders are givers. Amen. You see, the problem is, when you struggle to give in church, even at home, you don't give anyone even a drink. Amen. Even in the diaspora, where things are buy one, get one free. Yes. Leaders are faithful tithers. Amen. Who give tithe every month. Amen. A tithe is 10% of your income. Amen. That's what God wants. Amen. Let me tell you, a study which was carried out, shows that people who give, their lifespan is even more. Amen. They live better. Amen. Than those that don't give. Amen. They have a better quality of life. Amen. Look at your neighbor and say, faithful tither. Leaders are emotionally healthy. Amen. And they are able to function effectively in a variety of relationships. Amen. When we come to church, not everyone is the same as you. Learn to relate with others. Amen. Amen. They don't look like you, but they need you. Amen. Leaders listen carefully. You know, when people come to you and talk to you, don't say, I know. Yeah. Before they finish, what do you know? Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. I was talking to one pastor, and before he finishes, I know elder. I said, what do you know, pastor? Yeah. I haven't even finished. Yeah. Leaders must be able to listen what? Carefully. Hallelujah. Leaders are trustworthy. Amen. You know, there are people who you cannot trust. Yeah. They will say they will come, and yet they don't. There's no sacrifice. They don't sacrifice anything. Leaders create ownership of ministry vision. There's only one visionary. Hello. Amen. Where visionaries are too many, you're creating monsters. There's only one visionary. In my church, I'm a very experienced elder, but I'm not the visionary. Amen. I follow the visionary. Yes. We know you are very educated, but we are not the visionary. Yes. So we follow the visionary. I talked to you about the first items about cranes. I was talking about the birds that fly. If you see them flying, there's a leader. Yes. They are all rallying behind their leader. Yes. Somebody say, rally behind your leader. Rally behind your leader. Utilize the giftedness of others. If someone is gifted, utilize them. Yes. Amen. Don't do things you can't do when someone else is there who can do it. Amen. Bring people together. Somebody say, bring people together. Building consensus across the lines of competing viewpoints.
Yeah.
So you must be somebody who is bringing people together.
Amen.
Peacemaker.
Amen. Yes.
Not people who are just dividing them. They see people relating, they want to divide them. They're seeing somebody rallying behind their leaders. They are just saying, why are you doing this with them? What is your problem? This is kingdom.
Amen.
When we go, we must live leaders.
Yes.
Leaders are not afraid of conflict.
Yes.
When conflict comes, we deal with it, we pray. And God gives us wisdom.
Amen.
We deal with it and we leave everyone happy.
Amen.
Hello?
Amen.
Hallelujah. Leaders are persistent
Yes.
in the face of conflict. They are resilient in the face of setbacks.
Amen.
We are looking for people who are humble
Yes.
and who take little credit for the good things they do.
Amen.
Just because we didn't say thank you, it does not mean we don't see it. We have seen it.
Amen.
After all, you are doing it for God.
Amen.
You know, there are people who are like babies. They want to be pampered all the time. Take little credit. Even if somebody doesn't say it's okay, it's okay. I'm doing it for the kingdom.
Amen.
There's somebody who sees more than any of you. God sees the things you do. Okay. We are looking for you know what, this morning I was reading about when David, I said, how did David conquer in Ziklag? And I hear the word of God says God had given him the men, and they were called, these are they. Somebody say, these are they. They were people that rallied behind David. Rally behind your David.
Amen.
Rally behind your Joshua.
Yes.
And they won because they were rallying behind their David, their Joshua. There are qualities that we look in leadership in the church. I'll just finish with this. Number one, character. Somebody say character.
Character.
Character in the leader. Character which generates trust in the followers.
Amen.
Don't just assume we'll follow you if we don't see what we are following.
Yes.
If we give you a department, show us that we should follow you.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You must have a character. Pray for it. You get it.
Yes.
Amen.
Number two, there must be conviction in the leader. Help the congregation discern purpose and vision. A leader must be competent. Competence in the leader. Helping the congregation to function as a healthy system. We want to come to church and be happy.
Amen.
Don't make church difficult for people.
Amen.
And you know there are leaders who are very awkward. They misinterpret everything. And when you sit down with them and they say, I think I misinterpreted. Why do you misinterpret things? Praise the Lord.
Amen.
We are looking for servants.
Mazita